As someone well versed in this area, do you think children of this age need to learn this? This is a question about grammar, and in particular, grammatical terminology. The kind of thing that children have to learn in primary schools and be tested on in their grammar test at the end of year 6. So, personally, I think it's really useful for children to be taught about grammar. Children need to understand how language is organised in order for them to make meaning, but it needs to be taught as part of writing, not as a separate subject. So learning about grammar helps children understand that improving writing isn't just about adding more words into the sentence, but it's about a writer achieving a particular effect on a reader. And we need language to talk about language. So we need a meta language, and that's your grammatical terminology. So having a shared terminology supports children and parents and teachers to be able to talk about language and meaning. The goal is not to impose formulaic ways of writing, but to open up the possibilities to children. So I often use the analogy of football. So children learn to play football often at a young age. They learn to play it by running around with their friends and their families, kicking the ball around and copying what other people are doing. And this is really similar to how we learn language as well. We don't sit down and learn it formally. We acquire it by playing with it, by listening and copying and learning from the people and things around us. Going back to football, later on, when we've learned to play the game, we start to learn the terminology related to it. So we learn the vocabulary related to it, like free kick, offside, defence, attack. All of those things which help us to understand and play the game better. And that's the same with language. We learn to use it, we learn to talk and read and write, and then we learn the terminology related to it so we can talk about reading and writing and speaking. As I said, it needs to be taught and also assessed as part of writing. So I don't like that SATS grammar test more than anyone else does, but they do make a great starting point for talking about grammar on TikTok. I hope that answered your question. Let me know if you've got any more in the comments. If you don't know me already, my name's Sarah. I'm an associate professor at a university and I make videos about language, grammar and education. So give me a follow if that's your kind of thing.